All of you, if you have leadership in ministry in any regard, on some capacity, you are shepherding. You are. And what's significant is you need to know that where you're leading sheep is not towards you, but you're a mediary to him. In other words, you've sort of got to be invisible. And if you're getting in the way, that's because you're not humble. There's a great line in Dutch, and it translates this. So it would be like looking at Peter. Peter, get out of the way, I can't see Christ. In other words, you're no longer a transparent lens through which you're actually embodying Christ. You're now becoming a brick wall getting in the way. Good leadership is about recognizing that, you know what, I got to make sure I'm not becoming a brick wall, and I've got to get hands tied and feet tied and taken to a place where I can start dismantling this wall so I can become more of a transparent opportunity for others to see Christ. Does that make sense? And this goes to what I was saying about Ash Wednesday. If you've got to beat the drum and put your name by it all, you might need to learn to serve in secret. So a perfect example, it's pretty hard in this day and age to hide things from the news media. But as we all know, when Francis first arrived in Rome after being elected Pope, he would dress up at 2 o'clock in the morning in civil priest garb in Rome, which would be a cassock, a soutane, and he would sneak out and go feed the homeless, doing it in secret. Because it was about the ministry, because it's his ministry, not Francis's ministry, and about needing to do it to get it done, not doing it to be noted for doing it. The secret to good servant ministry is the servant doesn't need to get recognized. The servant needs to be able to point to Christ. But the beauty of it all, and this is where I want to circle back, okay? Those three questions should say one thing to you. The fact that you don't get it, and the fact that we get in the way of ourselves, and we do, right? The fact that we stumble and bumble and fumble and tumble and fall and can get back up again, always remember that what Jesus did with Peter, because it's a brand new day, is say, I'm here. I'm with you in the question and answer of life. And if you answer to the best of your ability, and honestly and authentically, and you fumble, I'll help you pick up that ball. If you pretend, I can't help you pick up something that doesn't exist. My brothers and my sisters, we need to be about doing his ministry. Servant ministry is his ministry. The way he came to serve, not to be recognized, but to pour his life out. He invited Peter to pour his life out. That's agapeic love. To surrender himself. To give his life over. Now, are we going to do that perfectly? No. Are we going to do it well? Probably not. Are we going to struggle to do it? Absolutely. And that's what's asked of us. That's what's asked of the Pope. That's what's asked of Bishop Michael. That's what's asked of me as a priest. That's what's asked of Noe and Ray as deacons. That's what's asked of all of you as my brothers and sisters. Be real and know that Jesus is with you in the reality of the faith journey. So, the servant needs to listen. So when the question comes, do you love me? Yeah. Listen to the question. When the Lord is speaking to you, for God's sakes, listen to him. And don't just say, well, I pray, and he responds. Well, do you spend time with it? Or do you eat the breakfast and let it digest? Going back to the digestion imagery. The servant needs to surrender. Yes, Lord. You know. Yes, Lord, you know. The servant needs to be led. Okay, I'm going to show you how to feed. I'm going to show you how to agape. And you're going to go where you don't want to go. If ministry gets too comfortable, if everything is running smoothly, you better move. Because that means you're getting static and stable. But if there's a pinch, that's a good sign. My brothers and my sisters, spiritual growth has to have a pinch. If it's not pinching you, it's really not growth. To grow means that there has to be a level of discomfort. It's like, because you're trying on something new you don't know. And you're being drugged somewhere you don't want to go. I don't like this. Well, of course not. Who does? I'm set in my ways. I'm really comfortable in my life, and now I'm being told I got to go here. And all this adds up to the servant as shepherd, and the Petrine ministry, and the good shepherd, and your role in shepherding as well. So, question.